great win again on the weekend against Redan. How did you guys sort of go about, coming off the loss against Bacchus Marsh? What did you sort of really focus on coming into the fixture?
Yeah, well, obviously we were really disappointed with our effort and probably work rate against Bacchus the week before, and they showed that if you don't step up to the mark in September, you get beaten. Our focus was more around our work rate and our intensity around the footy, and that probably showed, I think, from the first whistle to the end. And ultimately probably got us the points.
Obviously, you played Bacchus Marsh 3 times this year. Haven't got up yet, but it's still confident you can get the job done this weekend.
Absolutely, we've been in games. I'd say at least all the 3 games we've been in right till the end. Up at Bacchus the first time, it was the last 10 minutes. The second game, we were 10 points down at 3/4 time and just couldn't quite reel them in. And obviously the other week it was 15 points at 3/4 time, and we don't believe we played our best footy, but we were still there. So we're very confident that we can match it with them, provided our work rate's there.
And were you pretty happy with how obviously Redan came back in the third quarter? You're quite happy with how the boys sort of rallied and grinded out the win in the fourth?
Yeah, our defensive unit was sensational, especially in that third quarter. I think the inside 50s were 20-10 there in the third quarter, and if you're getting 20 inside 50s in a quarter, there's a bit of domination there. So they held up really well. I think they kicked 2 goals for the quarter. So our backs were huge, and they've been really good all year. So it was a really good effort to stem the tide and then be able to extend that margin in the last.
Lucas Anderson sort of moving from the forward line back up a bit further up the ground. Was that something that was planned in advance, or was just how the game was going?
Yeah, it's something we've done with Chook a bit all year. Look, obviously if he's kicking goals, we like to keep him deep, but he's so versatile. He's leg speed, his skills, he's got good hands, so he's not just a full forward for us. So we get him up the ground a bit just to mix things up. We don't want to be too predictable in how we approach the game. So at times on the weekend he'll probably be up again. So it's something we've done all year.
And Huey and Arthur obviously had a big challenge on the weekend, played really well. They've got an equally big challenge this week. Confident they'll go well?
Yeah, they do. They had a big advantage in there, I think, in the first final. Their midfield was very good, but they were getting first use of the footy, and we probably had Arthur back a little bit more. So we'll probably mix up a little bit more in there this week. And he was really good. I thought Arthur was really good against Oran on the weekend, and at least broke him. Probably, I think SN and clearance were probably on top. So we're confident that he can step up to the mark and give us first use.
And how important will be sort of Moose and Cliffo in the middle there this week, obviously.
Yeah, look, I think those boys are pretty disappointed with their game, the first final. So I know that they're really up and about for this week, and again on the weekend they were both really good. So obviously they've got some really good mids, and potentially Sherlock comes back into the mix. But the boys are fully ready for this weekend, and obviously them boys playing well goes a long way to us winning.
And with obviously Lucas moving up the ground, does it give you guys a bit of confidence that the forwards can share the load and multiple goal kickers? Yeah, we've had a pretty good spread all year. Between Nathan Pring, Tom Nigem, Ash Simpson, and obviously Sugar's kicked a fair few goals there, and our mids that rest forward seem to get on the end of a couple as well. So it's not something that we've been really one-dimensional all year. So, and I don't think you can be in finals because good teams shut you down if you are. So we've got a really good spread through there, and we're confident if Sugar comes up the field, it just leaves space for other guys in behind him anyway. Oh yeah, I guess any injuries from the weekend?
Yeah, so Angus Kirby won't play. Only a minor hamstring niggle in the first quarter in the first final, which wasn't ideal, but there aren't too many 1 week hamstring injuries going around. So, look, we would be hopeful that if we did happen to make it through to a grand final, that he would be available. His brother, Isaac Kirby, unlikely to play this week, but potentially he may. There'll be a fitness test tomorrow night. So they're the only 2 queries that we've probably got on our list at this stage.